Hello, I'm John Kelly, this is Luke Boniface, and we're from the Dastardly scientists. And we're here to give you a rundown on week 7's progress. And this week, we've made some pretty good progress actually. Things have been going well. We've got all of our assets built and into the engine, and everything's running nice and shiny. Sound-wise, we've started our voice acting, and we've got some people in to do some recordings. Things are going on well there. We've got most of the sounds done for all of our weapon sets across the board. We still have a few collision sounds and things to do like that, but other than that, we're pretty solid.
Got my little brother coming in to do guitar,
music,
which is very excited about.
And yeah, it's all shaping up nicely on the audio front, and on the 2D and 3D front, it's sort of winding down at this stage. Although not so much in the 2D, we still have interface assets and stuff to do. But yeah, it's kind of like slowed down a bit now. Thank God. Problems we've had this week. Not that many problems. We've solved a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Haven't had that many new ones actually, which is nice.
No, nothing major really.
We're having some spawning issues with our asteroids at the moment.
Yeah, Simon's dealing with that, isn't he? I don't really know much about that.
Which, you know, shouldn't be too difficult to clean up. In fact, probably by the time you see this video, it'll be fixed. Mentors this week. We haven't had anybody in so far.
Was Rosh last week?
But this week we haven't had anybody in.
But Rosh came in again.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy. He's from a previous Dare to be digital. No, he's now working for Sega. He's a programmer. I think we've spoken to him about him before. But yeah. Just to reiterate, yeah, he's a really
I think a lot of the teams are a fan of Rosh.
He's a really cool guy.
Yeah, and so far this week we've had Steve and Gareth in again, as usual.
Yep.
Generally just offering epic tons worth of help, which is always really cool. And our final question, after 7 weeks of development, how's the team dynamic getting on? Not bad actually. I was expecting us all to be like wielding machetes at each other at this stage and arguments to be running right, but no, things are good.
Half an hour ago.
There's going to be an interesting meeting between us in about 20 minutes time, and between the entire team, and about how weapon sets are getting changed a little bit. I think one or two of the team members will be a little bit reluctant to change the weapon sets. We think it needs to be changed for gameplay reasons. But again, an awful lot of work has already been done on certain weapons that look like they're going to get cut. So we'll have to see how we balance out replacement assets, how much time we've got left, and what the impacts on gameplay will be, to see what's the best solution for us at the moment. I think it'll probably be heated, but again, it's sort of like more professional, heated kind of thing, where we're sort of like arguing our respective points on it, but nobody's really getting bent in shape of the things. Like there hasn't been a single argument, there hasn't been a single harsh word. No.
We're quite, well, speak for most of us, we're quite mature individuals, aren't we? So we
cheers, Luke. Yeah.
So we can...
Mature individuals. And
we've worked a little bit together on the course, and we kind of know how each other ticks and things like that. So
I think it's sort of a good sign of the team dynamic that we can have these differences professionally, and it doesn't sort of like boil over into arguments and fallouts and people getting annoyed with each other. I think the team dynamic is working out pretty dang well if we can have major differences of opinions and not let it get in the way of doing our job or in the way of being friends, to be honest.
I think the real test of our team dynamic is going to be in the next couple of weeks, to be honest, when it really bears down all the work, all the pressure, all the stress, le crunch.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm optimistic for the future.
I'm optimistic, but I think it's going to be very interesting. Very interesting.
I think we'll get through. I don't think there'll be any major blowouts. I think there'll be heated debates about how things should be done. But I think we'll just keep it the way it has been to this point, where it's been professional differences, and once it's done and dusted, that's it, it's done and dusted. Okay, we're done. Bye. See you next week.
Toodle pip.